Oops. Right, let's see how the real YouTubers do it. Let's mix things up a wee bit. Okay, wowee. For once, I don't have to worry about holding the camera. It's propped up on my Joby tripod on the steering wheel. Okay guys, I am running on fumes at the moment. Not gonna lie, it's been a hectic 2 weeks, man. I got a new job, and it's an administration role. May as well let you know exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing admin for a tour company here in Alice Springs. So Alice Springs is basically made up of 3 industries. You've got government workers, you've got tourism, and you've got food and beverage. And at the moment, I am in one of those 3 categories. I am in tourism. I am doing admin for a tour company. But what I didn't realize is that for the first 2 weeks straight, I've just finished my 2nd week, and for the first 2 weeks straight, there hasn't really been any admin. I mean, admin is where my skill set lies. You know, I feel like I'm definitely physically capable of anything, really. I could do anything. That's how I feel. But what I didn't realize is that they're actually moving premises. And they've, well, over the last 2 weeks, I've assisted with the moving of premises. And as you can imagine, I mean, there's all sorts of equipment, all sorts, shitloads, heaps of shit, holy fuck. Anyway, it was my job, as well as a couple other people, to basically load and unload and load and unload and load and unload and pack and unpack and fucking hell. I've been a furniture removalist for the last 2 weeks straight. I don't mind it. I've got paid. Not as much as probably what I deserve. Because, you know, it's pretty extracurricular. But I sit here before you 2 weeks into the job, having done a lot of physical labor each and every day of those 2 weeks. And not only that, but I also sit here on day 27 of attempting to run every single day. And to have continued that, to have, you know, stayed on top of that, to have held myself accountable to that, I got to give myself a fucking pat on the back. And anyone else out there that is I missed something. My kids. I've got 2 young kids at home. They are fucking hectic. Love them to bits, but it can really test you. And so I've got these 3 things go. Oh, also, sorry, I've got 4 things: kids, job, physical job, running every day, and also trying not to drink alcohol. So I've got 4 things going on at the moment. I've been juggling them as best I can. Basically, to cut a long story short, I'm here, I'm at the gym, and that, you know, the fact that I've held myself accountable on a day like this after, you know, I really didn't want to come. Basically, look, to cut a long story really short, and I'm really sorry I've taken 5 minutes of your time already, but look, just to be here at the gym is a fucking win. And so I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of how this series has gone. I'm proud of how these last 27 days have gone. I've improved. My fitness has improved, and with that, my mental health has improved. My self-esteem has improved. I feel capable. I feel a lot more physically capable now than I did 27 days ago. And that is through... That has come through putting in the effort. You know, with something like running, you're only ever going to get out what you put in, right? And I do have to say that I do actually enjoy running now. I don't particularly enjoy running at my threshold as far as speed's concerned, but a nice cruisy 6 minute per K jog run, I mean, it feels like a jog now, but yeah, a 6 minute per K run, be that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Ks, is enjoyable. It really is. And it wasn't when I began. So the mindset has started to shift. You know, I got to shut up and get inside. Really, the way that I've been structuring this, I set out with lofty goals of of running outside each and every day, because I do really enjoy running outside, running on the pavement, running on the trails. But it just wasn't feasible. It became apparent to me pretty early on that because of the weather, because of the extreme heat, it's not going to be feasible. And so, you know, for the most part, for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing most of my runs inside after hitting some weights. So I'll go in, I'll hit, 45 an hour worth of weights, and then following that I will hit my run. Yesterday was a really good session. I am feeling fatigued right now, but for some strange reason I feel like that. I shut the camera off, I put my music in, and it's almost like, right, it doesn't matter what's happened, it doesn't matter how the day's gone, good or bad, it doesn't matter what shit you're dealing with. This is what you've got to do. This is the mission. The mission is to fucking lift weights. The mission is to improve your physique. The mission is to tick that box for the day. And inevitably by the time I finish, I feel on top of the world, and I assume I'm gonna feel that way today. So this is the intro clip. We're sitting at 135 total Ks at the moment over 26 days. So I've got 65 to go in 4 days. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll give it my best shot. So that means today is most likely got to be, upwards of 10 Ks. But I don't think I've got it in me. I don't think I've got it in me. The only way I could ever get 10 Ks under the belt today would be to go in there, flag the weight session, and go straight for the run. Now, we'll see how I feel from here. We'll see how I feel during the walk from the car to the front door, and I'll see you afterwards. Right guys, part 3 of the video. Well, part two was taking a weigh-in after the run, and my weight without shoes just snuck under 100 kg. So I haven't seen that for a while. It's very rare actually. I've maintained a weight of over 100 kg for I'm gonna say probably 7 or 8 months now. Been training in the gym off and on, of course, but what I think has, I've actually been up as high as 105 kg. So if nothing else, I'm glad I've dropped 5 kgs of absolute shit, and now I feel like my body is sort of consolidating, and 100 kg seems to be the sweet spot. If and when I do decide to actually try and cut fat, I will include running, of course, but I'll have to modify my diet to do that, which I haven't done yet. So basically, I just wanted to check in. Yesterday I was feeling extremely fatigued, as you probably could tell. I had this bright idea to flag the weight session, just get in there and go for a run. I thought that would spur me on to do 10 Ks, but it didn't. I went straight to the treadmill, ran at 10 Ks per hour, also known as 6 minutes per K, and I got 5 Ks in. I was dripping with sweat, and I thought, you know what, I'm going home. I've got my 5 Ks in. I may not reach 200 total Ks by the end of this, but I have done what I needed to do today, which is 5 Ks, and I took it. I took that and I came home. So had a good sleep last night. I will be going to the gym today again, the same gym. I'll be hitting a weight session. I've got a day off work today, which is fantastic, which means that there's no rush. I'm going to head down probably about 11:30, and we'll see how we go. Either way, 5 Ks, 30 minutes, certainly didn't break any records. I mean, it's crazy, right? That is literally 5 minutes slower than my previous effort the day before. But it just goes to show, it's all about mindset. It really is. I could have pushed it, but I didn't want to. And that's all up here. So I'll work on it. It's always a work in progress, and I just needed to make this video to let you guys know what happened. I'll be making another video very similar later today to discuss today's events, and give you guys a brand new total kilometers for the 30-day series. I also made a mistake. Yesterday I was calling this video day 27, but yesterday was actually day 26. Today is day 27. So we've got 27, 28, 29, and 30. 4 days. Wish me luck.